And we've made it all the way back to rolling.
Yeah.
This makes me think it is just random, but like...
Yeah, I wonder if when you are approaching an area, it wants to give you the new one, but like otherwise it just kind of picks. We've been in Zeiss for a hot minute now.
Yeah, we've been in Zeiss for a while. Like, I think we've only seen Grancel in here once.
Presumably.
I mean, there's nowhere else we can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Trails. Don't hit start.
Yeah.
Don't hit start. It's been 1 week. I'm not gonna fall for that. So yeah, previously on, we went and chased down the folks who kidnapped Professor Russell, Grandpa here, and tracked them to a tower where we cornered them at the top. Had a fairly thrilling fight with the mercenary crew up there where Josh got killed on the first move.
Yeah, one of them had an instant death move, which is pretty cool. It's a good one if you can manage it.
Yeah, and then Dita showed up, and right as they were escaping on a airship, Agate got shot, and we found out
protecting Tita specifically.
Yes, specifically protecting Tita specifically. We had a frank conversation with Tita, and then on the way back, Agate fell over, poisoned from the bullet. So we've recruited the world's tallest bracer to assist us.
Possibly the world's tallest man.
Perhaps.
We have no proof to the contrary.
Yeah, I sure as hell ain't seen somebody taller than this man. Like...
And now we're heading into Penguin Cave in order to find the ingredients that the church needs to make the antidote.
Yeah, the church had like, hey, we've got some like sort of general, you know, we can treat some of the symptoms a bit, but like, that's barely all we can do. This is basically just Agate holding on by sheer willpower. You need to go find a real fix, which involves penguin moss.
And, critically, we still have not returned that book to the library.
Critically, yeah. If we go...
I'm really upset.
If we go over here...
Like, we have not had the ability.
No, we've talked. We talked to Constance.
We've tried every time.
But yeah,
we talked to the librarian. She's like, I'm out for the day. This day fucking sucked. I'm calling it.
Yeah. So we've gained Factory Incident 2. We need help Agate. After Factory Incident 1. So we don't have a lead on where the mercenary crew left to.
Yeah, they just had an airship. They could go anywhere.
Yeah. That.
But yeah, that's so cute.
Love the little.
Yeah, it's penguin time.
It's penguin time. I guess we set scenes. Yeah, we set the ordnance here. Probably not. Like the idea is we don't want to be using too many of these.
Yeah, the heals are good because heals are just flat. They don't care about your magic stat.
But like
they do 200 or 1,000.
But
and that's just what they are.
That strength number is 205.
That's a big number.
Compared to Josh, who's been our heavy hitter at 186. So.
Yeah, Josh has been our glass cannon. Like he is absolutely like strength at the expense of other stats. And Zin is blowing him out of the water.
Yeah. Has no arts numbers to speak of comparatively. That's our balance, but
Yeah.
All right. Let's head on up. So, Penguin Cave. Penguin Cave is just here. Oh, right. We brought in Agate, and it's like, hey, who was that? They looked like hell. All right, so we want to go basement. All right, back to Jazz Tunnel.
Yeah, this place is nice.
We're down here a little earlier for the orbment out of this. Obviously, we came this way from Airletton Bridge. So yeah, we're here to find our way to.
I just love how Airletton was just pretty, and kind of everyone acknowledged that it was pretty. It's like, yeah, people come here to look at the waterfall because it's nice.
Yeah, like, hey, here's this thing that's like, it's a notable landmark that people love to travel to. The Duke was there because it was so nice of a place to be like, oh wow, yeah.
Like, no one's here to go through this like nasty ass cave.
Right. Like, this sucks. This is one of the advantages we have nowadays with the advent of airship travel is like. If we're moving from Ruan to Zeiss, the air flight is so much better. You know, so. But
sometimes you just go to Airletton specifically.
Yep.
Because it's nice.
All right, so.
I don't know. I guess like, I feel like it's kind of rare for video games to acknowledge how pretty they are.
You know?
Like, we'll put in all this, like, gorgeous scenery and everything, but, like,
it's a
everyone's just like, we just got NPCs in town or whatever.
Yeah, and, like, we even in here, we've had, like, when we were in Ruan, it's like we have our tourist group who's going around there as well, and, like...
Yeah.
We've had folks that are like, yeah, this is a real nice place.
It just makes the whole world feel, like, real and lived in and well considered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, we're getting a cutscene this time.
Yeah. God. It has been, like, 3 days since we were here.
Ridiculously strong.
You know... Zing ain't wrong. Like,
it's true.
We've had a few like we have our ups and downs on fights, but we've had our fights that have been like real challenges, and in here is one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, Tina. You'll be fine.
Yeah, sweetie. All right. Northwest.
Great. That is useful, giving us a little bit of direction so we can beeline it a bit. Because we have fully explored this cave. We got a cool gun.
Yeah, I'll probably bop a penguin or two just to, you know. Okay. You know, we'll see how things are. Pink penguin.
Will spontaneously sing to court a mate.
Alright. Parameter boosting breathing technique plus 30-30.
That's crazy.
Wow. We saw the opposite of this and just how powerful it is from a standpoint with Sieg. With Chloe's Bird, where like minus 50% on buffs was like you can't act anymore.
Yeah, you're doing 1 damage, like you're just completely disabled.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
We also have ignore status, heal a good chunk.
Just eat a nice dinner.
That's single target too. That's not self-target.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, shit.
Usually, like, when I think of monk technique, like, this makes, it's like, okay, the breathing technique that powers you up, the self-healing chakra, but this is not self-healing, so...
no, that's a single.
Yeah.
Good catch.
You're crazy about things with stuff as well. But yeah, so this is self, and then... 50%. Okay.
Sure.
And then, delete an enemy.
Yes.
I'm sure that's...
harm.
We also have a lot of movement. Alright.
That's good, because he needs to get up close to things to punch them.
Yeah, so... Okay, we got 414. Strange Empty thanks for some as well. We got 414 out of Josh's attack. Okay.
We hit plus did 10. I don't even know exactly what that is. 10 up.
Yeah, I think we were 20 up or so in, like, attack.
But, like, he had 10 up on the turn.
Oh, yeah, he did have 10 up on the turn, so it's like 30 up on the turn. Is that 10 or 10%?
I have no idea.
So... Bonk.
And we're still not going to get a fair comparison.
No, we're gonna get another 10, so...
Savor the victory. We earned it.
2. Yeah, again, 4 levels over. That's,
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we want to head northwest. So let's ignore our little buddies here. It's probably 2 less. Let's go north from here. Yeah. We have, like, ignore... Don't we have, like, ignore and also not ignore? That's our setup right now. With like... our orbments. Like, there's something like where
maybe?
it's like...
I thought Agate had both.
Yeah.
So, like, I think we might be doing neither now.
Right. Okay. Here's our actual comparison. Okay, that's much closer in comparison. That was like mid 300s to 400 and change.
Yeah.
So, with that strength down, I don't think we have much we're actually doing there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that it's...
Oh no.
I very much love that we have the sardine. That's the important.
I do love throwing sardines. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Makes me remember how much like going through Oz's Law, throwing fish at every single enemy to like pull them all, so they were leveling up Blue Mage.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Yeah, that shrink down is just absolutely brutal.
We don't know. I don't think we can see if I like hover over it. It doesn't like. There's like what the percentage on that is, but it the percentage is you're not doing it. Because like to be like, okay, we gotta wear off there.
Ah, we're off. Yeah.
Good.
We did it!
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
Well, we'll see. I think it'll get them closer, but...
Yeah. Ooh, S-Craft.
Oh! Tell me more.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Let's set that, and then when we find another penguin, get some fish.
Ooh, a salmon.
Of course, we got a salmon. Okay. I think this is just where moss. No, we're not there yet. Okay. Part of the like having gone through here before.
Yeah, like now there aren't really prizes for us because all
No.
the prizes are gone. You might have wanted to hang that west.
Yeah, I think this is too far.
I mean, it's hard to tell what west even is given
Yeah.
you know.
Rotation on the
You can
camera.
rotate the camera.
And you don't get a we're in a dungeon, so let's go west.
That was a wild thing in King's Quest V, where completely unprecedented, for basically no reason, in a labyrinth near the end of the game, you could click the eye icon on the black space around the screen, and it would give you a compass.
Okay.
Because the maze itself was first person, quote unquote. Like, it kept changing. It changed orientation.
I'm back.
Like, you always came in from the bottom.
We're back at the front.
Okay. Well, maybe just hug the left wall. That worked pretty well, I think.
I think we got rotated after the one fight. Hey, oh, come on. I know.
That's not the left wall.
So we want down here, through here. Okay.
Okay.
We'll hug left.
Yep. I feel like that did lead us pretty directly to the thing. Because we were like, well, this is probably relevant later anyway, bye.
Yeah, we came to it and I was like, yeah, sure.
So our navigation was also a little weird in that, like, we also were kind of trying to avoid screen transitions, but I think even once we had exhausted the screen, we did try to take them in leftmost order. I don't know, we'll find it eventually.
There's only so much cave. Nefarious.
Aw. Little penguins.
Little penguins. That's fine.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be right here.
Yeah, screen
We're
transition.
gonna screen transition
to
into the
back.
line. Yep, okay.
Now, will we get, like, jumped by a penguin?
Yes.
Because I'm hoping for, like, you know, all 6 penguins or whatnot, so that we can get Josh to try to catch back
Oh
up.
my god.
So-
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is it going to be the full Power Rangers?
Yeah, is it going to be all 6? I think we had 6 plus the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Again, everybody's just so impressed with how this place looks. Nobody comes here, though, because we're in the middle of Penguin Cave. You know?
Yeah, no, it's too scary. You'd have to hire, apparently, multiple bracers
Right.
to accompany you. Everything's nice.
Okay, it's orb moss. The rolling orb gathers some moss?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Hold up.
Hold up.
Get ready. Ah! Okay. That's a fun bit. Usually Josh is the one who's got the first catch on.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
But Zin here is even quicker on the catch. Big!
Big!
Is that an evil penguin?
An evil penguin?
An evil penguin. Estelle's face here is perfect. An evil penguin. Wow. Alright.
I think I think Penguin Stack Boss Mob is maybe closer. That's closer than Power Rangers.
Yeah. We still have the
Oh.
crew here, though. Also, I don't ever do this, but you can do this in a fight, by the way.
Wow. I don't think I've ever done that either.
Yeah, I never do this, but, like, if you want to look at, like, a front-facing penguin, you know. Okay. Who acts and how fast? Pretty fast. First things first. King. What is that number? You've made up a health number.
Okay. That's fine.
I want to say that's 3 times any number we've seen in this game.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think we've cracked 2,000. Okay.
Yeah, no, like 1,800 I think is like the highest number we've seen.
Okay.
That's fine. We're gonna do just fine. It'd be really funny if we just accidentally KO'd it.
Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna go like here because if Penguin moves, we're going late in the turn order here, past everything, but
Yeah.
I want to be ready for people to move up.
Okay.
2 pink penguins, those aren't gonna move actually. They're either gonna try and confuse or they're going to be startled with fear.
Hey, what's the orange one?
The orange one is the defense is down.
Ooh. So it's gonna move.
Yeah. One thing we're gonna get is that Josh. Josh is pretty close to getting S-Craft.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with here.
I'm not sure that the rank 1 S-Craft is going to delete everyone. Obviously, it's not going to delete the boss, but like...
Yeah. Okay.
Ow, but did not interrupt, so... I'll take it.
Okay. I'll just go smoke cannon and then, like, try to blind these ones.
Sure, I like it.
Yeah. Alright.
A clock up might also not be bad.
Yeah.
Like, just...
Okay, we got killed on one, blind on another, and resist from the boss. Okay. Is there a way I can... You know what, if I just punch this penguin, I steal that.
Ooh, nice, yeah.
Turn. The alternate is that I could just like do my strength up buff on turn 1.
Sure. Again, yeah, I think buffs are going to be worth it. It's going to be probably a long fight.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Gotta get buff.
What is causing the pink ones to lose their turn? They just it seems to be they choose to do that or do the confusion on their turns. I can't earth wall everyone, which is like that's fine. Does Ariel have the no? Ariel can't hit every one. Oh.
It's pummel, but better.
It's better pummel. Okay.
Fair enough.
You know what?
Come on.
This is only gonna hit. Okay. Actually, if I go flicker. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And that's enough to have our... I see.
It does say they spontaneously sing to court a mate.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Well, you probably should go punch a...
Yeah, let's try punching. I would punch the big man.
Let's see what the number is. Okay, that's... Nope, still not. That goes off fast. Okay.
Everyone's standing just too far away.
Get out of here. Okay.
It does seem like arts are more effective than punching, even with the strength up.
Yeah.
So maybe just on himself?
Yeah. Then... If I turn interrupt, you know what if I'm thinking of, like, using the S-Craft interrupt on that,
Steal the crit?
yeah, stealing the crit.
Makes sense to me.
I don't remember if that'll interrupt this. I think it will. But
Nice.
yeah, I think that interrupted my arts, but that's still... Stealing this crit should kill everyone that isn't, yeah.
Lovely. It's really nice that,
And it
like...
steals back the... Okay.
Oh, great, yep. It's nice that it doesn't use the, It doesn't use the EP until you actually use it.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, hurts a little. Oh, she's been sealed.
Yeah. Okay, you can... If we only have one foe, and I have a button that makes us immune to a hit, you know?
Yeah.
No. Alright, now everyone is immune to it. Yeah, this is... We have a mountain to cut down, but we're also invincible at the moment. So the actual problem would be if this penguin can call in more penguins.
Now we can do the single target guard. Like...
Yeah, we can do the one shot. Do we want...
Ah! No, thank you.
Speed up.
Is Boycana better than Hellgate, or is it just broader?
I don't know. This is the point where we can test, right? Like, we have one
Yeah.
foe. So Hellgate immediately resolves. 500 damage.
I think it might have been like 600 before, so maybe it's a little more powerful.
Yeah, and then we just need to refresh Earth Guard on you. And you can...
Oh, she can attack now. Or, yeah, you
Yeah, I
know,
was gonna say,
arts are good.
Yeah. You can also Hellgate. I don't know if this is also stronger than Shadow Spear. We can do some testing. Alright, so then we want to test White Gehenna.
Okay, so we did like 500 before.
$600?
Yeah, it's like 600.
Okay. We got a crit turn. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then let's compare that to Shadow Spear, which is the
Okay.
single target one. And we replace the Earth Wall. $400. Okay.
Okay.
So they are in succession, slightly more powerful than each other one. Alright, I want to smite. Okay, resist confused, sure. This is one of the first foes I can think of that has, like, been heavily resisting statuses. Even usually bosses, it's like, no, like, you can bop them and it's fine. Okay. Alright.
Just undergo ketosis right now.
Yep. Just instantly. Oh, it has defense up now.
Rude.
Everyone still has a wall up, so... Jump.
Probably just, yeah, punching.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh no! Oh! It's ornery. It's doing a full map. Hit.
It kind of looks like there's a pie piece missing, but that might
yeah.
just be like a failure to render. Anything have interrupt on it? It would be
Wind, right? That usually is the...
yeah. Maybe a craft? Okay, not her.
Prepare to meet your doom.
No blind, okay. Get you with the smite. Okay. Resist confuse. It'll say like interrupt on it, right? Like,
Yeah, I would say impede.
penetrate. Nah, it does not look like we have any of that around.
Dang. Well, good thing everybody's immune to damage.
Yeah, well, being immune to damage just flat seems pretty good.
We could reapply it, because it'll happen after the craft.
True. Oh,
We spread out a little bit.
stealing this.
You're finished.
Not enough to knock out. Sonic boom! No thanks. I don't know what the damage on that button was, but I'll take none of it, thank you.
None, yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's fine, fine.
Nope. This isn't gonna be enough to kill.
Oh, come on.
Please. You can't. You can't keep doing this. Oh no.
Absolute nightmare.
This is terrifying. Okay. So we're like immune to. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna. Because, like, we're flat immune to, like, our status effects for basically everything here.
Mhm.
I know Earth isn't terribly effective here either. Yeah. Because our effectiveness is 120 fire, but I don't think anyone's in here with fire. Let's just land a bunch of art hits and see what we got. Okay. So we've got an ornery turn. Oh, no.
Oh, he tried.
Okay. Just land everything we can here. Wow, I'm in the red on EP there.
Yeah.
Okay. The defense down is gone. Okay, I think this is it. I think we're finally through.
Let's have the child open up a hell gate, and we should be
Oh, okay.
all set.
All set.
We did it!
Okay, so we got plus 16 on Josh, which gets us up to 22 away. That's better.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Even though Zin got a good amount for it.
Yeah, we had to work for that one. 3. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Trout. Tigerfish. Stupid evil penguin. That was a pretty evil penguin.
Mm-hmm. Let's go before it decides to go. We didn't even beat it. We just kind of made it bored, which is fitting with how that fight ended. That we weren't beating that penguin. We were just making it annoyed enough to walk away. Mm-hmm.
So let's have a snack. Risotto. Yeah, basically it runs out. Alright. So now to get out of here, we also follow this wall back. Because, like, we're gonna hit all the you know, things again, but all we did was follow this wall in, so it's fine. Here's our madness chest, as opposed to the nefarious chest, as opposed to the diabolical chest. Oh!
All right, all right.
The little one trying to join the party, like, you need to stop. You can't do that.
Stop attacking the baby.
Yeah. Well, you know what? No.
Prepare to hit your duel! Come on, everyone!
This is fair.
Yeah.
Scary.
I'm stealing that plus 50 strength turn. You're not taking.
We did it!
That's what you get for trying to murder a baby.
Yeah. You can't do that.
It is a crime and you'll go to jail.
Yes. Orb, Latier, and then just like tier. Okay, we were following this wall. So the way I think it's working is that enemies from far away won't try to get near us. Like, if we're like outside of their range, they won't try to jump on us because of the ignore materia. You know, the materia, the ornament. But because of the, like right here, this one, it doesn't care about us. But if we get close enough, it flips. So like, they'll care about us if we're within range, I think. That's my current working theory on orbment. Where's our pair of orbments?
I'm still convinced they're on Agate.
Oh, I thought we had them over here. Okay.
No, yeah, Agate did not put them back in our inventory.
Yeah, right, because they attack 3 as well. Okay, yes. I thought we had them back. All right, hey, Agate. We've got some moss for you. Well, not for Agate. We have to go to the church so the church can work with the moss and then. All right.
Make whatever poultice they need to draw the poison out.
Yep. Or do you just like eat it?
I am pretty sure you are not, in fact, supposed to eat poultices.
Okay. But like, should you eat it?
What if we just ate it, though?
But like, what if we ate it? Alright. So, to the church. It's like a consumable in your inventory, so you eat it, right? Like, that's what it means. Okay, we got the moss. You can eat the moss. Do we have a lap? We can mix it in the with the Bible here, with our book. All right.
And that's how you make medicine.
Yes. That's how they've done it for hundreds of years. Serum. The Sovereign Serum. Serum.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Like, it's we don't have something that can just directly deal with the poison, but this is what we got.
I mean, that's the thing about most poisons is they do like get processed eventually. It's just the problem is that you die first.
Right. We're trying to avoid that part.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's in like key items.
Okay.
All right. Instead of antidote, we cast regen. Yeah. Look, it's the same effect if you have regen and poison, but you say "ow" every time you step, right? Like, and the screen shakes in color. It's annoying, but it's the same effect, basically. All right. Third floor. Where's the third floor of the library? No, dang it. Yeah, 4, okay. Second time's the charm. All right.
Yeah, just gotta not die first.
Yep. Wiggle, wiggle. Eep? It's a good thing. It means he's not unconscious, like in a coma.
Yay!
Okay. But it sucks. This is awful. Yes, and yep. And it's not gonna stop. For now, he'll be fine. He's gonna be fine. All right, we helped. Agate's fine.
And so Agate's life was saved.
The day is saved. Oh.
No. Is that a thing? That doesn't sound like a thing.
Well, like having to dry off from sweating.
Yeah.
Well, that's how sweating works. Like you have to be able to let out.
Right. No. But it's like you sweat. You produce the water on the outside because then the evaporation can take the heat away. If you're drying off the sweat, then it's not doing its job.
So like,
right?
But I guess it depends on if we're talking about like passing through poison on this.
Yeah, I don't know.
This isn't sweating heat. This is sweating like we're vibrating in place.
I don't know how the cold sweat works.
Yeah.
Water's good though. Water's
good.
a great idea. Ooh.
Oh. Oh no. Agate has a tragic past.
This boy? No way.
No, really? I can't believe it.
Sweating has a job, but sometimes the body just does things. That's fair. Yeah.
That's part of just being when you're being sick and racked in pain. Your body's just like, I don't know, hit every button. What if we take every action? Will that help? Certainly you cool off better with the cool towel.
Yeah. And like, I don't know if it directly helps like your brain not overheat, but it's probably good.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well,
it was nice to meet you.
Yep. Great seeing you. Then, glad to meet another bracer from just somewhere else. Like seeing a bit more of this as like an international organization. But oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, okay, you might not be gone forever. Maybe we can say hi to you later. Yeah.
Aww.
You're so tall compared to her, too. Oh, okay. Doesn't everyone is little one? That's true. Oh, alright. You betcha. okay. I don't know, I'll just be hanging out in Gransel until, like, the time that we get to show up in Gransel later, you know?
You know, until like the big climactic plot event that we've
Yeah.
been mentioning since the beginning.
My
Probably
God,
then.
we've everyone in the whole, all of Liberal is so excited about this. Like, it's just everyone. Like, there's no world where we don't know that the celebration is happening. It has these little spike bits on the front.
Yeah, they're for cutting through the surface tension of the water.
Landing gear? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
This way she is helping, and you know, no. Yeah. This is one of my favorite Estelle faces.
Mm-hmm.
This one specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely go straight to the guild and not, yep, straight to the guild. We're going to the guild. That's where we're going. Which floor is the library on again?
3? Nope, here we are.
Hi.
Thank God.
Okay.
You betcha.
Temp Librarian Plus.
All right.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
Why is this a tradition?
Like,
Is it a tradition to hire bracers to deal with it also? Like, what?
this is most definitely the first I've heard of it.
Anyway.
Well, you already are helping, so now you're in for the whole of it.
Time for Temp Librarian Plus Plus.
Another unhinged person's idea of a game. It's just like back in Ruan.
Oh, dear. Thanks.
Thanks.
No, that's really helpful. Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, that's super useful, thanks. No comments or anything? Adventure 2. Ah,
We read that, didn't we?
That was the Genie book, I think.
Yeah. Josh was done with this shit.
Yeah, like, look, we were like, when it was like, okay, okay. First, it was we're dealing with like the Phantom Thief. And it's like, we're chasing the Phantom Thief, and we even like ran into the Phantom Thief, who was disguised.
Yeah.
And like, oh, that's a mystery, that's an adventure, that's a riddle. Even if like we sort of caught up to the Phantom Thief so quickly that like they had to improvise. It's like, oh, okay. And then it's like, all right, well, now we have the first book, and it's like, oh, okay, this is a riddle, and we got to find. Look, come on, we're done. We're done. We're
As always. We spent like in the past 5 hours of this game trying to track you down.
Yeah. Temp librarian +2. What is 4 pillars?
Yeah, is there a place where there's just like 4 pillars?
So it's not like temp librarian sharp or anything like that, but like we're moving in on it. 4 pillars. I'm gonna guess it's not even in town. Or it's not right here. Well, you know,
Yeah.
it seems like we're gonna find a few things that fit this bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how's everybody doing?
Aw.
Okay.
All right. Oh my god.
Charles. Oh boy, big brother Charles is trying, but like that's
5 young children is too many young children.
yeah. This town has a lot of kids growing up very fast.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
That is a complicated situation, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. 4 dots. 4 pillars, 4 anythings. Could that be the top of the tower? Isn't there like a thing at the top of the tower that's That is my first thought is back on Carnelia Tower.
Yeah, I did think about that too.
Hold on, we can run out there quick. Oh, hold on. He builds. Right, because we're like trying to fix this clock up when the orbital shutdown happened.
Yeah, so we got 30 seconds off, and now everyone's upset.
Oh, all right. Well.
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
I mean, the bread is just bread.
Yeah,
like, there isn't even a label. You just look at it. It's bread.
Alright. Oh, we're getting stonewalled on it, huh? That's not great. Oh? That's bad. That's quite bad, actually. I don't like that at all, actually. But us being stonewalled, like, that's...
Yeah, it's like internal politics, whatever.
Business as usual. That means we've stopped the search. You know? There's only two reasons that happens, right? They either have them or they're no longer looking for them.
I mean, they could also just not want to share it with us.
Yeah. Well, but lifting the inspections specifically.
Okay, no, fair enough. Sorry, my brain went to like FDA inspections,
No,
not the
this is
board,
the
like
border.
the like.
Yeah.
Like okay. Yeah, that's.
If we've stopped watching for them at any border crossing, that means we're no longer looking for them.
Yes.
Yeah. And yep.
Yeah, that's sketch as hell.
Okay, not only can we not get in contact with the Royal Army, we can't get in contact with the Intelligence Division either. All... Okay.
Oh, hey.
Dorothy just appears. Someone said my name. Hi, Dorothy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so unfair. Yeah, her upset face. The glasses kind of down. Like, their eyes like, ah.
Oh.
Oh, you went all the way.
Physically went to the fortress.
Okay. Dorothy, you're great. We have to have something for front page. This is front page news, right? Like, we...
What?
Yeah. No, I think this is the reaction of, like, you took a picture of the fort, you know, where there's 6 of those, like, standing, you know. When we went there were how many signs that said, please, no pictures, right?
It's probably fine.
It's fine. It's hard.
Teehee.
It's true. See, look. Hey, what you got there? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This is a good shot of the fort.
It is.
This is like.
I mean, she's a good photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been very consistent with her characterization.
But
Also.
What's up?
Estelle noticing this, but not Joshua?
She's like, oh. this is like on that. When we went to the fortress, this was like there was a little path off to the side you could go off on.
Yeah, also, I mean, like, yeah, photographers getting in really weird positions to get cool angles is extremely normal.
Yeah. Yeah. This with the army and the intelligence division just like shutting down and then also dropping, you know, the checkpoints again. The answer is either is that they're no longer looking, and then the question becomes why are they no longer looking? And well, huh. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the All right. So Josh's plan is walk up to the front door and tell them we know what's going on, tell us the entire plan. That sometimes works. That's not like... I'm gonna give that one low odds, you know?
Yeah.
I don't... like,
All right.
yeah, go. Look, we don't have anything else right now. But, no, this sucks. This is bad. Like, this means that, like, someone involved with the military has orchestrated the kidnapping of the foremost orbment scientist.
Mm-hmm. And the Encarta 95.
And the Encarta 95. Yeah.
Why are we sending the children to do this? Oh, and the Black Orbment, right?
Yeah, and the Black Orbment, and from what we got from that chief engineer who had just come back from the fortress, they came back from the fortress with the engine. Like with the combustion engine. They were doing some work ahead of time on something like that.
Right, they did have the combustion engine. Shit.
Yeah. Send us in because, yeah, the two reasons I can see for sending us in are, one, this matter is incredibly time sensitive and we're the first ones to know, and like, and everyone else that's like our big hitters in the area is either Agate, who's on the ground, or Zin, who just flew off. So like, I guess, like, I don't know how much, what Kilika's, like, Kilika seems incredibly skilled at, like, management. I don't know if she's, like, an incredibly skilled fighter to go with that, you know? Mm-hmm. She might be.
Yeah, it does make me wonder if Zeiss has any, like, standing bracers.
Yeah.
Like, we had standing bracers in Year One, in Kilika. In
in
Roland's.
Kilika. that's a different.
Sorry, combining video games.
That's a different video game. Yeah.
I don't know if we had standing bracers in Bose.
Yeah. In Bose, we didn't have other bracers that we were working with, but every region has had a couple, like, one-off or two.
Oh yeah, the guy that was with the broken
engine.
down transport. That's true.
Yeah.
Dorothy's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Like, please realize you are about to walk into, like, it is possible that you're about to walk into, like, a you know, we've had a couple problems going on with, like, you know, the orphanage burning down and the sky bandits. This is a pretty, like, major bit if there's, like, a military institution kidnaps, like, scientist.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do we have the photograph?
Yeah. Actually, could we go upstairs? Like,
Yeah, see if there's-
is someone up there?
Yeah. Like, do we have...
Yeah.
Okay.
Gundalf.
I'm Gundalf. Hi, Gundalf. Oh, Gundalf is, okay. Gundalf, okay, Kilika called in Gundalf yesterday because Agate was... and, okay. Gotcha.
Sure, that makes sense.
Who was the one we ran into, like, on the road going into Ruan? Not into Ruan, into Bose. Remember that. Okay. Rant. Thank you, Gundalf. With the way that names kind of play out, I would imagine Gundalf does know how to use a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Wong is the other one.
Yeah,
we met
Wong's
here.
one, yeah.
Okay.
Because of the incident.
Yes. Okay. So, yes, we have our very, well, first things first, we need to go, report. Okay. This has scoop written all over it. Okay. Now that we can move, I do want to check the tower quick.
Okay.
And then... So we want to go south here to get to the tower. Yep. Oh. We're blocked. Okay. Interesting.
Does that mean we can't do this now, or does that mean that we have a more localized area we have to search?
Yeah, this might mean that we have a...
Because this really feels like once we get there, that's the end of the chapter, right?
Yeah, like we're...
Okay. It's like I'm seeing the fucking street lamps and like, is there a place where there's 4 street lamps in a corner?
Yeah. Well, the other thing here is that this is only book 2, and we're told there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my guess means that it must not be in the... Because we gave that book back at the earliest possible moment we could give that book back.
We did, absolutely.
And we weren't allowed to leave town, so that tells me that, like, we're on the right path. I'm gonna go out to the fortress, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if maybe... what turns from that. If it ends up that, like, we... Oh, right. Monster on the road.
Fair.
Alright. Oh, boy.
Several dogs. Several dogs.
Several dog. Oh. Never mind. Several dog. Does that have healing?
Yeah, I think it absorbed it.
Alright, so we've got Solid Dozer. High defense and agility. Use an attack that slows foes. Blood Saber. In search of blood. Okay, and that was a heal. Okay.
No, we did not put ourselves into things. We were rope. Like, the game would not let us leave, and it still will not let us leave.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, this sounds good.
oh, I'll take that. Well.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many of them are going to be standing. 0. That's how many. Okay, hold on. If I go... No.
I had the tier did it, but not.
Tears fast enough, but not anything else. Heck. Alright, how about this? What if I steal
Probably
it?
a little much, but
Yeah,
it'll be
maybe.
fun. I mean, they certainly should hit it a bunch of times, right? Pummel, but more. Those are hits, baby.
Bonk, bonk. Yeah!
We rule.
Sweet.
Delicious.
I love getting all these. So we're refilling our blue Sepith because we spent all that. And yeah, basically I feel like right now the rest of our Sepith is what we're holding on to until we get to Grancel, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't full power, that was like 150. Alright, well, let's go turn that in. I mean, we're like one screen away. So. I definitely didn't get turned around there. It's fine. We broke 250. Still second class.
That's fair. We just got up to second class like
Yeah.
pretty recently.
I'm guessing first class is going to be at, like, there's all the Grancel, you know.
Yeah. It would be a shame if we could get to first class without, like, doing...
What we're supposed to be doing where we go to every...
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, how's that good? Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine that, like, sleeping restfully is a huge improvement to sleeping fitfully.
Yeah. I mean...
Those two things are different.
Is that... I just always assumed that sleep was still unconscious.
So, this actually came up in my psychology class, my literal
Okay.
Psych 101 at the community college. So
Alright,
take
alright.
this from that perspective. That unconscious literally means like you're not receiving input. So if you can be awoken by a loud noise, for example, you're not unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a noise or a you know, poke or whatever. Like if you are unconscious, you are not reacting to stimuli.
Okay. So we're just choosing not to interrupt because Agate needs to sleep for 30 hours in a row to
Yes.
get this off, rather than Agate is knocked out and we can't take actions to wake up Agate. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
And yeah, that's true. Yeah, unconscious also means like you're not doing like the REM sleep. You're not doing the things you do when you're asleep. Your body has a bunch of processes it's running.
Yeah.
So it's you know it is. They're very different, like biologically. Just
Right.
you just have your eyes closed to both of them probably.
Yeah, so my plan is still to head out to the fortress, though, and kind of... The big thing that makes me feel like we should be at least okay heading out to the fortress is that the quest we just got was on medium term, not short term.
Okay.
And if it isn't, I can reload. If we go to the fortress, then we get, like, pulled into, you know, the problems time. We can ignore that. We can just come back. Okay, speaking of, this is date.
Well, that one doesn't say no photography.
Yeah. Okay. So. We're just gonna see what information we get from walk up and ask.
Mm-hmm.
We already established, like, you know, in a lot of our previous interactions that, like, we don't... Our jurisdiction is, like... We can't get involved with, like, national problems, you know? So, like, we need a reason. We need something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why we're running up and seeing if we can get some more. How bad could it be?
That's probably fine.
And then, like, right here would be where the photo was from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you lay down in these flowers and get the shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
No one. Yeah, we were here before. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like, is this thing on? Hello? We haven't had to test this. Usually we have a guard outside. Hi. All right, yep. Hey, we're bracers. We're here about the kidnapping. Yeah. Uh-huh. Josh's like, no, that's fine. We can talk to, like, you know, if the Royal Army isn't here, maybe the intelligence divisions can talk to us. Anyone, you know? Hi, I like the way we're playing this. We're just very happily walking up and being like, hey, you know, hi. Remember we were here helping, you know, yesterday or 2 days ago? We gotta talk to him. We've got info.
Yeah, whereas I wasn't expecting them to open up that door for any reason.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly not getting through, but, you know, at least... Oh my god, a Sid!
Oh no. Sid detected.
Alright, hi, Major Sid. Hi, I thought you weren't here.
Yeah, I thought we'd... Okay. Yep.
Oh, we said a name. Well... yeah, everyone knows our dad. Everyone knows our dad. Our dad's reputation is, yeah. Yes. No one. Alright, how are we playing this? Ooh, this is okay.
I mean, only one of these things is true.
Like, just going with, like...
We have a lead, like...
This is a truthful statement that we have that might shake something out of them. These, if we get pressed on, we've got nothing, right? Like, we just have nothing. We're full bluffing on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the, well, alright, start walking away. Like, here's our lead. It's you.
Don't worry about it.
No, don't worry about that. Look at this. Yeah, that's, good. Okay, so the line is, this is clearly an Erebonian plot. They were flying directly over the most heavily guarded fortress in all of Liberal to get north. Just one more thing. Where is the intelligence division? Uh-huh. We're fine, by the way, handing over the photo because we didn't hand over the quartz that the photo was from. So.
They left the door open.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They failed to shut the door.
Oh.
Oh. They kidnapped the professor. Smile.
Eh.
Yeah. That does make sense why they'd also have to ask about, like, hey, are the speakers on? Like, is everything working?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. No, we
So
know.
100% of that was bullshit, right?
Yeah, like that was all bullshit. Like we know where the intelligence division is, and also we know where the professor is, and that's not great. Like, this seems like pretty straightforward what they're after, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of established, you know, talking about it, how powerful the Black Orbment and like orbital shutdown as a thing is. So
you can do so many war crimes with this baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and also,
Hey.
Looks like Agate's up. And yeah, we got talked to Murdoch about this. Yeah. All right, so we have, like, from that exchange, pretty incontrovertible proof, at least where the professor is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
right. The question that comes there is, how did they have Royal Guardsman outfits? Right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Agate is neither alive or dead until we enter the 4x3 frame. We preloaded on the widescreen.
With the door opening
The door
noise.
open noise.
It's fun.
Agate
Widescreen isn't real and it can't hurt us.
Agate was like standing at the door just listening, waiting for the moment to like make door noise, not wave, to like get our attention, you know?
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I do feel more inclined to believe his ability to thug through having recovered from poison rather than his ability to thug through poison.
Yeah. This is gonna suck for Agate in like, you know, a few days. Rather than just like resting and getting better, but Agate has to do this. Agate can't not do it.
Yeah.
Hee
Hee.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Right. Hey, sorry. You were saying something about the professor and the army and internal army politics? And then we did. I don't think they are. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
clearly someone is working with the military.
Yeah. Well, I just mean the mercenaries aren't army. They're just, like, I assume hired by the army in some way.
Yeah.
Right? Like. Oh, I've just never heard that expression. Okay.
Right.
And here's what I was saying earlier. Even with us having like effectively incontrovertible proof about this, this is tough. We got bailed out last time because
The mayor helped us with.
yeah, the mayor like broke on it. Major Sid didn't like break on that, you know. We didn't get attacked at the front gate to let us storm the place, you know.
Yeah. No, it's bad if the bracers do a coup. That looks really bad.
Working on the assumption the mercenaries are a state military arm operating as missionaries undercover. The reason I'm not thinking that they're like actually a part of the military is because like they don't feel like a organization that just started doing things. Agate's been chasing them for an indeterminate amount of time. And like, I don't know, the way that they're set up definitely has the feel of a military organization, though. You're not wrong. But yeah. We have a whole thing about like, hey, don't get involved in military quagmires. Are we implying that Sid had something to do with the mysterious airship? Yes.
Yeah, kinda. That's kind of the breaks.
Essentially, yeah. But, like, that... However, we actually do have a loophole in this because they kidnapped the professor.
Yeah.
That we can't go in there guns blazing to fight the army. But we can go in there to bail out the professor. Yeah. Hey, I know this is kind of an ask immediately, just talking to you, Murdoch, but like, can you like put in a request for us to help Russell so that we've got standing to do this? Yeah, and Murdoch. Yes. Murdoch here looks like Murdoch could be like a chief detective too, you know, like.
Yeah.
All right.
That reminds me of Stottlemyre on Monk.
Yeah. Done. And with that, let's get that down on paper, and now we are legally backed on what we do here.
All right, just do a civilian rescue.
Yep.
But as we have been requested by another civilian.
Yep. That's you know, Article 2 that passes the test on this, and we what happens?
Definitely not a coup.
What happens on that infiltration? I don't know.
Definitely not a coup.
Okay. Yeah. We do have the problem of that the place we're trying to break into is like the premier military installation.
Yeah, but it's the premier military installation, but it got turned off
Rough.
with the door open.
Yeah.
I do love the word tantamount. Yeah.
The leopards. Oh my god. Wait. But and now we have a reason we would bring Tito with. That thingy we were doing experiments on, remember? Before we started experimenting on the Black Orbment. We were working on a bio jamming field.
We were literally doing that.
Yeah. It's been a while. But like the professor has a lot of projects.
Irene, did you just drop a rubber band into my yogurt cup?
Into your yogurt? Why?
Well,
mean,
she
empty.
did.
Okay.
The cup is empty.
The cup is
I
empty.
ate all the yogurt.
Right.
But still,
It's for you.
why did you do this? It is not for me. It is definitely for her. But I guess now it's black cherry flavored, so that's fun.
Okay. Okay. This feels very much like
Yeah.
if I take this airship, we're ending, right?
Yeah. Hadopi.
Okay, so first thing first then. I can leave south.
Okay, we do have free reign again.
Then let me... take this way over. Because my working theory is... oh, I just ran directly into you. One of them.
I have another theory.
What do you got? 'Cause
Do you remember that weird clearing we found in the top in like the northeast?
Yeah, we...
We did it!
Was that...
Like, can we check the map?
Not this map, this
Yeah,
map.
the other map. Yeah.
The one, like, up to the right from here?
Yeah. Like that had...
This.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Didn't expect it to pay off that quite so quickly.
Dude, you were dead on. Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh, I forgot the voices we were doing.
I remember I was trying to do my best Tails impression for Young Hertz,
Because I remember...
which
I remember the G.
I'm not very good at.
But
Hmm.
I don't even know who's... Oh, okay. I'm just... Because we had Young Hertz, and then we had... Who's our other buddy we had? Yep.
I don't know. Midas.
Midas. Okay. Alright. Those magic spectacles must be capable of seeing the true nature of anyone who stands before them. After a fitful bout of shaking from excitement, but this time making sure to check that its own spectacles were aligned, the genie gazed down resolutely at young Hertz. There's no point in having a boy such as yourself hang on to such an invaluable item. In fact, it would be in your best interest to hand them over. Otherwise... It trailed off. But instead of elaborating on its threat, the genie simply extended its arms once more. This time, the genie picked up a boulder much larger than any normal person could lift, and young Hertz and Midas watched as the massive rock disappeared into the fiery depths of its open mouth, causing the wind to stir as it clamped down its distended jaw with incredible force. The genie gulped down the rock as if it had been a light snack, and not a moment later, a hollow sound like something thrown into a deep well echoed in the belly of it, in the depths of its belly. So, have I made myself clear? If you do not hand over those spectacles, it is you who will end up being my next sweet morsel. Midas looked down at young Hertz with a frightful gaze. Was I doing Midas?
I can do Midas. You're doing the narrative.
Yeah.
Did you see that humongous mouth of his? He's the real deal, all right. It's just like the rumors say.
Yeah, but that still leaves us with another problem.
Sighed
Young Hurt. Yeah, whatever.
Sighed young Hertz.
Without my glasses, I can't continue my travels.
As young Hertz stood pondering his dilemma, another large boulder by his feet disappeared into the genie's voracious mouth, followed once more by the ominous hollow echo from beneath its sable garb.
But if he eats us, then we're both done for,
Argued Midas as he stood shivering with fright, imagining the candy he had swallowed not minutes before.
I guess you're right.
Concluded young Hertz, and he stepped closer to the genie.
All right, good sir. We'll give in to your demands. Being swallowed whole doesn't sound like much fun,
He declared. And a wise choice you've made, boy, replied the genie. After taking a long look at young Hertz's face, the genie narrowed its eyes and a plethora of wrinkles crinkled about their corners. Young Hertz said nothing as he unseated the pair of glasses from his nose and obediently placed them at the feet of the genie. So these are magical spectacles, the creature said, in a voice quavering with excitement as it squatted down, its face drawing closer to where they lay in the sand. Impatiently, it tossed aside its own spectacles. After blindly searching by hand for the object of its fascination through the soft, granular sand, it picked them up and placed them snugly atop its nose. These are no less than magical spectacles indeed, it cried out in a tremor of delight as it danced around, wildly causing its robe to flutter about. With these I shall have nothing to fear! And with one last deafening screech, it disappeared just as it suddenly as it arrived. The drifting echo of its voice faded. The two boys once again stood alone in the sea of white sand. Midas scanned the area around them.
It looks like he's really gone.
He said, his voice weak with relief. Indeed, there was no sign as far as the eye could see of the black-robed figure. Feeling a pang of sympathy as he looked at the side of young Hertz's face, who strangely enough seemed to be amused about something, Midas began to rummage through his pocket, looking for a piece of candy to offer to his friend as a token of solace over the loss of his trusty eyewear. Walking up to the other boy, Midas held out a piece of candy, its silver wrapper half undone.
Oh, they're both boys. Whatever.
Oh,
Don't be disheartened, old friend. It's not like this is the last adventure we'll have.
I think I'm gonna be just fine.
replied young Hertz. His voice was subdued, but the adventurer's eyes twinkled with laughter. Then, as if harking back to some past event, he conjured his thoughts aloud.
Man, that genie must have been blinder than a bat with no eyes.
He said in astonishment. Midas stared at young Hertz uncomprehendingly until the other boy turned fully toward him, a grin splitting his face from ear to ear. Then Midas saw it, and a smile of his own spread across his face. For there, resting atop his friend's nose, was something that had grown familiar to him over the years.
In the end, it seems like the poor man missed his own glasses were blind.
Young Hertz went in a comical tone.
So the ones you're wearing now are...
Midas asked. Through the silver rims of the glasses, he had already confirmed it.
Yep, they're the exact ones I put on this morning.
With a happy air, young Hertz took a sugary treat for his friend and popped it into his mouth. However, this time, as the honey glaze of the candy balls carried in their mouths melted away, both he and his friend made certain not to swallow them whole.
You know,
Midas said as they walked along.
even if there were such a thing as magical spectacles, I don't think they'd amount to anything in his possession. Because as you and I both know, he has a habit of losing them when things matter the most.
The end.
All right.
All right.
Well, at least now we got closure on that.
We tricked the genie with the genie's own glasses. And also I don't have to go to the tower again.
That is nice.
Just eating giant rocks. You know, like one does.
That's weird, man.
How does a giant rock have to taste? Like, is there anything in there? Do you have to, like, chomp on it like a jawbreaker?
I mean, it sounds like just whole, just gulp.
Yeah, ask a Goron. Alright. So I think we'll get one more book here.
Mm-hmm.
Minerals. Alright, +2.
Yeah, temp librarian ++.
Now... And now we're on sharp.
Yeah.
31 cypress trees. Ah, you 3-1 cypress trees nestle atop of this grassy hill. Affliction of far off lands draw nigh unto, like wind barrel is tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the toiling bell. Barrel.
Barrel.
The FL here is very silly.
Mm-hmm. Third floor.
Third floor.
LNU barrel.
And then reverie enveloped bell.
Reb.
Let's go on the third floor and try to find a barrel. Is this your special? Alright.
I'm just saying there is a 3F in this place.
Yeah. Is there a barrel here? Okay. Let me pull that note again. Let me pull up that note again.
Yeah, I guess there's like 3 nestled grassy hill.
Yeah.
London.
Nigh unto reverie.
I think Reverie is way further in the series than this. I don't think it's nigh at all.
Right, like, it's a ways to get to reverie. Enveloped with the... Reb? New rib? them. Like, it looks like the capitalization is part of the you know, and obviously the word barrel.
Why is the of lands, like, why is that, like, parentheticalized? Like, are off lands. Like, what would 3FL mean? Like,
Right, and like GH, Grassy Hill. Wine barrel tumbling as I drift.
oh, I just realized that FL can mean floor.
Yeah, third floor.
Yeah, I just had 3F to mean floor, but
Which, yeah, that's right here too.
yeah. We looked in all the barrels we could find. I don't think anything else has a third floor.
There's a third floor of the tower, but there weren't barrels in the tower. There's an eye in there as well, as I drift into reverie.
Yeah.
Why is barrel? And I don't think there's anything else in town that's this tall, right? Wait. Hold on.
An anagram?
Finally! Alright.
Okay, thank goodness.
Okay, we reported it as a royal guard. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Announcement of a Royal Army Intelligence Division, terrorist attack for the Zeiss Central Factory. Concrete details remain scarce and smoke canisters deploy the colonels who stay in panic. After the incident, residents witnessed soldiers dressed in blue uniforms exiting the building. Royal Army has expanded checks and is currently checking for finding soldiers' movements. Okay, so we're calling them out as, like, clearly this is, yeah.
Yeah, we just titled it that for clickbait.
Relating to uniforms reported seen several witnesses indicate there were uniforms of Royal Guard. The intel divisions avoid making any statements in the matter, but this information proved true. The implications can affect the entire Royal Army. We'll be carefully follow how the situation develops in the future. Then we have the blackout. 2 days prior to that, unusual phenomenon with the city of Zeiss caused all ordnance to black out temporarily. The Royal Army is investigating whether or not the connection to the recent terrorist attack. Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, good.
All right.
Now we're just making up bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Perpetrators' objective to this latest terrorist attack is unclear at this time. The liberal news has therefore compiled some of the theories being bandied about in connection with the incident.
If it's bandied about, it's fit to print.
Yep.
I always say this.
All right. Theory 1, Imperial conspiracy. The Imperial forces behind the incident in order to get their hands on the Central Factory's technology. This theory suggests that a mercenary force of Jaeger Corps was used to carry out the actual attack. Theory 2, insurrection within the Royal Army. An insurrection was carried out by part of the Royal Army, and in order to send a shockwave throughout the kingdom, the same group sought out to occupy the Central Factory. However, without any prior incident from the military, this theory does not seem plausible.
This theory is fucking dumb. Ooh, this one's good.
Ooh, hold on. Theory 3, attacked by the ancient dragon. You ever like read like it's like I'm pulling up like the Colorado like local press, and it's like hey, what happened on the interstate? Like, you know, could have been the ancient dragon. You know, like up here in the mountains, I don't know. Like you never know. A rather odd theory by a group of researchers that reports that the ancient dragon living within the mountainous region attacked the central factory. This theory may be best addressed by returning it into a few weeks to see if any verifiable evidence has been left behind.
What do you mean by verifiable evidence?
Like the dragon? Is there like a Bigfoot picture of the dragon? All right. Touring the ancient...
Anyway, time for the culture section.
Anyway, after that crank fees, Gransel region in the Annenberg Wall. The Annenberg Wall, the last line of defense during the 100 Days War, which protected the royal city from the invading imperial army. This wall, like unto a protective shell encompassing the whole of Gransel, is one of several ancient ruins scattered across the kingdom. Before one climber atop the ramparts of both the Garoon and Sanctum gates, one just might be able to feel the wisdom of the ancients throughout the majestic structure. And then we've got the place to get away from it all. This time I'll be introducing a hotel rather than an inn. What's the meaningful difference there?
An inn I expect to feed you, a hotel I do not.
Okay.
I don't know if that's real. That's just that's my gut check.
Because I'm thinking of like hotel versus motel. But in number of rooms, just size. Hotel of which I speak, the Roenbaum, boasts the highest pedigree in the entire liberal kingdom. This hotel stands next door to the Gransel Castle. Location and other establishments you can only dream of. In a few minutes walk from Gransel's East Block. One intends to really enjoy the annual festivities. This is the place. This is one place that should not be left off your list, especially for those celebrities. All walks of life, by all means, take this opportunity to experience this critically acclaimed service, which was not paid for by any hotel staff. Okay, I'm happy that there was just a note on the ancient dragon.
Yeah, dragon did it.
Yeah. All right.
I just realized what time it is.
Yep, that was what I just realized too. So that's where we got to end it, which is fine because I don't really. Maybe a set of fresh eyes at that puzzle will help and then we have to go because that's the last thing we have to do before we go rescue Professor Russell and do nothing else that would cause an international incident.
Yes.
So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Rosella, for being here.
Of course.
Thank you, everybody. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. See when I go live. You can subscribe. You get the cool skulls and slimes. Thank you to Strange MD and your Crazy Paw for the subs today. I appreciate them. Tomorrow is more Tarkir Dragonstorm drafting. Wednesday will be Dragon Quest 7, and Thursday will be Like a Dragon Quest Thursday with Yakuza Like a Dragon. So
I like calling it Like a Dragon Quest like Wednesday.
It is like a Wednesday. Ooh, like a Wednesday.
Very similar to Wednesday. It's one of the closest days of the week to Wednesday.
Yeah, it is like a Wednesday. Like a Dragon Wednesday. I like a Wednesday. But yeah, so that'll be
my contribution.
Thank you. All right. Wednesday light, then Wednesday. Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
The Wednesday lights versus the Wednesday likes. No. I think there's something to be said about this.
I have many thoughts on Wednesday likes versus Wednesday liked. Follow me in Blue Sky as Rosella.
You should do that. You just have Rosella on. I guess that's how the names work.
Yeah. No, I was early enough on Blue Sky. I just got Rosella.
No,
I mean, at Blue Sky Social.
No having to fight about that underscore for
No.
Never.
I've excised the underscore.
gone.
I've excised the 500.
It's Rosella.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Blue Sky Rosella. And Sly and I.
That's me.
Those are us. Alright.
Those are us.
Alright. I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a good night, everybody.
Have a good one.